Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 Le FH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and this one's located on the north spawn of Live Oaks under the command of Running Hawk. This, unfortunately, is also a team killing video, and Running Hawk is going to get team killed by the M41 HMC you can see off slightly further to the south, and that's later on during this game. Game started. Now Running Hawk is taking his Fifi or Leffy, depending on your points of view, and he's driving off to the north of the map because he's not going to go to the conventional firing positions. He's going to pick one which is slightly to the west of the railway station. There are some fairly good positions you can go to, which are not in the usual spots, so enemy Arty won't be able to counter battery you because they will have difficulty trying to locate where you are. But this spot's actually quite good, even though he's actually knocking down a bit of scenery. He's extending his aim to have a look at the enemy, and there's a Chaffee, and we've got an AMX CLC in the centre of the swamp. And that AMX has just killed, or no, a T67 just killed our AMX CLC. But we fire a round in and, oh, get a big hit on that AMX CLC. Massive hit on him. Fires another one in, and he's killed him. It looks like he tracked him with the first shot, and when he fired the second one in, it wiped him out. Okay, so good start there for Running Hawk. He's now trying to help his team in the city. There's a Panzer IV-H. He fires a round in at the house where the enemy tank is located, but he lost sight of it for a second. There it is. We can see it now. Rounds out. Looks good. It's destroyed the house where it was hiding, and the Panzer IV-H is dead. Right, we've got an AT2 trying to make his way into the city. Dialing in. That looks good. Rounds out. Just zips over the top of the turret. Hits the ground opposite. Goes for another shot. This looks good. Oh, falls short. RNG again's not with us. Trying to line up another shot. Rounds out. This looks good. And again, the shell misses the target, even though it was aimed near enough perfectly. Okay, fires around in at the AT2. He pulls back just in time to avoid the shell. But we're lining up another shot. And no, he pulls forward. Okay, now we've got him. And no, we haven't. He's pulled away again. He's having a lot of luck, this AT2 player. And now he's face to face with a Churchill, and he's been wiped out. Okay, well, it appears the city is now ours, and this means that that Running Hawk can move from his current firing position to pick a new one. There are some enemy on the railway line. Well, this is when the team killing happens. You can see the M41 went into the railway station, and Running Hawk takes up position on this ridge line here just opposite. His team killed immediately by the M41. Line up the shots. You can see it definitely came from the M41. No justification for that team kill whatsoever. The M41 was pinging the map where Running Hawk was located just a few seconds beforehand, but he's just team killed his teammate. Absolutely no justification for it whatsoever. So now the team seems to be doing rather well. Even though they're one tank down, they are actually converging on the enemy cap. Most of the rest of the enemy team are on the railway line heading north, but I think they're about to turn around because they realise that there's a lot of our tanks close to their cap and they need to go back. Well, we're going to switch camera very, very shortly back to one of the tanks that's actually attacking the enemy cap. So we'll see what's going on at the other end. And they have started capping. They've got 3 in the cap. You can see we're following the Churchill 3, and he's under fire actually. He's receiving fire from a T67 on the enemy team. The enemy Arty tried to get involved and he's been wiped out. Well, we've got 3 in the cap. The Panzer IV H, a Churchill 3, and the other Churchill 3 keeps receiving fire. Well, I don't think he likes that very much, so he's going to do something about it. Yep, he's driving out of his cap, but the enemy at the other end, well, they've suddenly realised the problem and they're returning, but I think they've left it too late. And we can see the T67, who was getting the resets on this Churchill 3, is now in a bit of a pickle because he's stuck behind that railway wagon. If he comes out, he's going to get shot at by an M4. And now he's been derped by the M4, and we're about to cap out, and we have, and so it's a victory for the team. So despite the fact that Running Hawk was killed, they did manage to win, and I think they did win with Running Hawk's help because he did put a lot of effort into some of his shots in the city. So let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, yes, it was a victory. They did capture the base, and Running Hawk only got the 1 kill. We look at the team scores. We can see that the highest damage was actually done by the Churchill 3 at the other end. He did 1,068 hit points of damage, and we can see that Running Hawk was a little way down the table. He only got 320 hit points of damage, which was, of course, that AMX ELC. When it came to kills, again, he did get a kill, but the Churchill 3 managed to get the most. He got 4 kills. And when it came to base XP, again, that Churchill 3 managed to get top of the table, and Running Hawk only managed to get 264. And there is also this team killer, the Classic Tanker. Now, this happened on the NA server. So if you come across this person, he's a team killer. And, well, he didn't contribute much to the battle in terms of the fact that he only fired 7 shots, got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, 2 splash, damage of 254 hit points, but he didn't get any kills on the enemy, and what he did do was kill his own teammate. So if you do see this person in battle, yeah, regard him as suspicious and that he's a potential enemy, even if he's on your own side, because this guy kills his own Arty. So, it was a victory in the end, and we can see that Running Hawk did actually make a profit. He received 15,000 for the battle, got 3,000 compensation, total amount 18,000, just short of 19,000, and came away with a profit of 16,000. And he did receive some XP as a result as well. But yeah, I think the important thing is, if you see the Classic Tanker, that's an enemy. He's an Arty team killer, even when he's playing Arty. So watch out for him on the NA server. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.